Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler review, series videos I've been doing for a little while now. I'll go over there, try out food and drink items, eat stuff and drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie, it scratched up my finger a little bit. So, if you happen to notice, yeah. Nothing major, just was doing some stuff around the house and sliced it open a little bit, but we're good. But anyway, folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there and try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck, and whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. And folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing today? It happens to be my Calva Louise shirt, which I really like this shirt. Love the design, and I love the green on black. What the fuck is Calva Louise? They are a band out of the UK that I was really fortunate I got to see them perform a few days ago. They were doing kind of a co-headlining tour with another band, and I was actually there to see the opening band called Stellar Circuits. But man, like, all the bands were fantastic, you know, and I'd been assured by the guys from Stellar Circuits that I was going to love the whole set, and I did. It was fantastic. These folks blew me away. Like, I really loved what they were doing. Really interesting mix of, you know, metal and, you know, some, like, kind of, you know, mild industrial elements and stuff like that. Like, really great energy and just really fucking cool. After everything was said and done, I picked up some merch. I actually got some pictures. I talked a little bit with the band. Very nice folks. I also got some video of the performance. Those videos are on this channel, just in case maybe you want to check them out. If nothing else, I'd be more than happy to point you in their direction, because I think they're a really good band. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Well, since I was out and about a little bit today, and, you know, yesterday I just kind of crapped out on the couch. I didn't want to do stuff. But since I was moving around and doing stuff, boom, it's a sub sandwich. I decided to go to Subway. Now, what with it being sub sandwich, I do have to preface with three things real quick. Number one, for over 2 years now, I've been going on sub sandwich adventures, and what that means is I've been going out to basically every place that sells sub sandwiches, be they, you know, freaking chain locations, delis, the, you know, break room at my work. If it's got a sub sandwich, I'm trying it, I'm reviewing it, and then I'm posting it to my YouTube channel. That's where number two comes into play, because not only am I posting it to my just my YouTube channel, I'm such a nice guy, I have an entire playlist called Subs for Subs. That's where all my sub sandwich reviews end up. So if you enjoy my sub sandwich content, first of all, thank you very much. Secondly, that's where you got to go. At the time I'm doing this, I have over 100 sub sandwich reviews on there. That's where number three comes into play, because maybe even that's not enough sub sandwich review and goodness for you. Maybe you're greedy like that. All you have to do is wait until Sunday. Why? Because Sunday is SUBday. That is the day when I go over there and I upload my sub sandwich reviews. Since I started doing it, I have yet to fail in doing so. Okay, I've gone over there. Usually I put 2 up, but, you know, sometimes it's 1. You know. But anyway, so let's get to this. What the hell is this, by the way? This is the MexiCali the MexiCali sub, which consists of rotisserie style chicken, 2 times pepper jack, smashed avocado, lettuce, tomato, onions, Baja Chipotle, and then it's on toasted bread. Specifically, they brought back their limited time honey oat bread. So, ooh, I don't know how well that's going to work with the rest of the stuff, but, you know, I'll take the opportunity. And let's get a thing for the thing. I mean, you know, I'll give Subway credit. Their stuff has been looking better. It looks like this. Let's get everything. Ha 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 ha, yes. So let's go ahead, see how this thing is. I mean, they're definitely stacking more stuff in there these days. Which they damn well better be, considering how expensive they've gotten. It used to be $5 for a footlong, now it's over fucking 10. It's ridiculous. Yeah, okay. That's like... sorry, piece of lettuce. That's actually pretty good. And yeah, one thing I gotta mention right off the bat, definitely feels like I'm getting more of the stuff that I want. Like, that's actually a good amount of chicken in there. Sometimes they skimp on that stuff, you know. But, no, man, that's actually pretty well put together. Chicken tastes decent. I wouldn't say it's like great chicken or anything, but it's got an okay flavor to it. And then, I mean, I'm going to try just... Even the tomato has decent flavor. I wouldn't say it's great flavor, but, you know, it's decent enough. It tastes like a tomato. So the veg tastes pretty good, too. You can taste the avocado. It's nice, it's kind of a mellow earthiness to it. Get a little bit of a kick from the Baja Chipotle. That's nice. Yeah, I mean, everything that's supposed to be there is there and pretty well represented. It's kind of an interesting mix of flavors. I will say, I don't think the honey oat bread is taking anything away. But I think in this particular configuration, there's so much going on, I'm not really getting much extra from it. But, I mean, it's toasted well and everything. I don't have any problems with that. I like it. It's got some earthiness, got a little bit of a kick, a little bit extra tanginess. Veg tastes decent. Chicken's pretty good. I mean... like, that's not bad, you know? I mean, and yeah, I can go over there. I can shit on Subway all I want. And honestly, a lot of times they deserve it. But, at the end of the day, I will give credit where credit is due. I do think that in the last few years, they've gone over there and they have upped their game. You know, and really comes to, you know, brings up two questions. Two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? I'm going to go with sure and sure, but kind of stipulations on both. The thing for me is, like I said, I can appreciate the fact that Subway, I personally feel they've actually done a pretty good job of revamping their sub line, trying to make them a little bit more premium. And while the price has gone up as well, you know, again, if you're at least increasing the quality of the food a little bit, it makes it a little bit easier to take on that extra, you know, that extra hit when it comes to the financial end of things. It's not a fantastic sub or anything, like I wouldn't consider it a standout by any means, but amongst the Subway subs that I've reviewed, I would go over there and put it as one of the better ones. I think I got a good filling out of it. I think the flavors were pretty much on point. Really, my biggest grievance with the whole thing would be pretty much my grievance that comes with any Subway sub. It just doesn't taste as good as, like, other sub chains, you know, especially ones like Jersey Mike's or Penn Station subs. You know, Subway stuff, I mean, they're the McDonald's of the sub sandwich world. That's what they're, you know, known for. That's what they do. And just like McDonald's, they're getting way too damn expensive. But it's one of those things where, like, you know, I'll give them credit, like I said, for upping their game a little bit, but they are still fundamentally kind of brought back down to earth because just, it's Subway, you know, it doesn't have the zing, the vibrancy that, you know, especially if you're going to like a proper deli, you're going to get. But, you know, it's not bad. I enjoyed it for what it was. And if I'm recommending it to people, this is, again, this is kind of where the stipulation thing comes in. I personally, living where I'm at, I have lots of great options for really, really good subs. I don't go to Subway unless I'm reviewing subs, whereas other places I will go just to pick up a nice sub. Subway fills a certain niche. This is one of the subs that I think does the best job of filling that niche. It's not amazing or anything like that. You could definitely get better subs other places, but for convenience factor, you know, so that's kind of where it comes into play. If I'm recommending it to someone, I'd personally recommend you probably hit someplace other than Subway. You know, again, if you have like a Jersey Mike's or a deli or something around, do that instead. But, you know, maybe proximity or what have you, this one's pretty good. You know, I'm not going to hate on it. There's nothing I actively dislike about it. So, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go there yourselves a truly subtastic rest of your life, because sub sandwiches are good, man. They're beautiful, and they take all these different configurations. It's wonderful. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do all the time, I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're a big Subway fan, and maybe you're over there and you're like getting ready to type up a long thing. Brandon, I love Subway and it's fantastic, and it went over there and it saved the state of Nebraska from being invaded by potato monsters. I don't know. Maybe Idaho was like, fuck it, we're taking Nebraska. That's fine, you know, but it's just not always going to be my jam. But that said, you know, I'm certainly open to other opinions. You know, if you want to comment to that effect or let me know why you like Subway the way you do, fair enough. I'm good on that. So, anyway.